We are gathered here today to celebrate the union of Ellen and Tommy, who are gifts from God for Julie and Todd, Gail and me. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall softly upon your fields. May God hold you in the hollow of his hand, continue to bless and protect you with his grace all the days of your lives. May for better or worse be far better than worse. Cheers. It has been very interesting to me once family, friends, coworkers found out about Ellen and Tommy getting engaged, had similar questions about how I was dealing with letting go. Thinking about it, in my mind, we as parents, we really never let go. We just give out a little slack. Starts off day one, holding Ellen in a blanket, hand her off to a nurse, watch him walk out the room. A little slack. Next thing I know, I'm teaching her how to drive a stick, give her the car keys, and watch her drive, or should I say, speed away. A little more slack. Blink of an eye, we're moving into her apartment in Chicago, leaving her there by herself, and us driving away. Again, a little more slack. I know that today I have to give out a lot of slack. Today, giving out so much slack is not difficult for me, knowing what Ellen and Tommy have found in each other: love, compassion, and kindness. So please raise your glass. No, I skipped it. I'm sorry. So close. Not yet. I'm sorry. Getting close. All right. Ellen and Tommy, look around the room today at all your families and friends. And remember, please remember, in one form or another, we will always be here for you if you need us to pull in a little slack. Now we're getting ready for the toast. So, please raise your glasses and join me in toasting Mr. and Mrs. Tommy O'Connor. That's wait. That's an O'Connor with apostrophe, and O is the only value you ever need. Cheers.
All right, let's hear it from Mr. Steve Bruner. Very nice.
Hi, everyone. I'm Faith, but I'm sure you all just know me as Ellen's little sister. That's been my more popular name for the past 26 years. And here we go. Okay. Real quick, there's a time I pretended to hate that, but deep down, I always really loved it. I love the way, oh my God, okay, take it. We're gonna get through it, it's fine. People wanna start dancing, we'll get through this. But I love the way that people light up when they talk about you, and I love being told that I'm just like you, because that's all I've wanted to be. And cheers, okay, just kidding. I have this memory of us, and we're driving in Little Red down Miller, and by us I mean you, because I'm not allowed to drive. And it wasn't anything special. I don't even remember where we were going, but in my head it just felt like a movie. The windows were down, and the music was on, and Ellen was just, her laugh, her belly laugh, like it was just the easiest thing in the world. And I remember looking at you and just feeling so lucky to be your little sister and just being in complete awe of you that day and every day and today. Your turn, Tommy, here we go. So fast forward a couple years, and I'm picking Ellen and Tommy up from a wedding, even though Ellen says we're just friends. And I'm picking them up. Tommy gets in first, and Ellen's still running around saying bye to people, and Tommy starts talking. And honestly, I was just trying to decide what I wanted from Steak and Shake, so I have no idea what he's saying. And then he said something that made me stop. I remember looking at you, and you're looking at Ellen out the window, and you said, I'm gonna marry her one day. And for some reason, I believed you, and now here we are. So I could not think of a better co-pilot for Ellen, just to keep her grounded and keep her laughing. Man, I just can't wait to see where this ride takes you guys. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, one more line. Let me finish. I gotta finish strong. So, cheers to the newlyweds. I hope it's full of love, laughter, and just the right amount of Bob Seger. Cheers.
Yes. Let's hear it for Faith. Nice job.
For those that don't know me, which there's a few people here, I'm Eric Ermascus. I'm Tom's freshman year roommate, best friend. For those that don't know how we met, I'll tell you the story. For those that have heard this before, bear with me. Back when we were going to be freshmen at the University of Iowa, about those hawks, about it, not bad. Chill. I did what any senior in high school would do in 2009. You go on Facebook and you add the first person you see that says Tom O'Connor, and they say they're from Illinois, and you say, hey, we're going to be roommates. I'm going to bring a TV. What are you going to bring? A couple weeks later, we met. We played golf. Tom was on his way to Iowa basketball camp, and we met when he was on the way back. And a couple weeks after that, we had a great time. Played great, I'm sure. A couple weeks later, I got a notification, your roommate has requested a change, and I wondered, what did I do? What did I do? Well, it turned out what I did was I added the wrong Tom O'Connor on Facebook, so it was a different guy. He's not here, I don't think. If you are, stand up, but he's not here. So that's how we met. We ended up being roommates, and Tom really showed that throughout the whole thing he was kind of just a go with the flow kind of guy, kind of would make the best out of any situation and have fun with me and whoever, no matter what. And that was kind of the prevailing theme for the next 5 years, was just fun. We had a lot of fun. Tom's not only fun, he's the person that you meet and you say, wow, I remember that guy. I used to call him the king of first impressions, just because of how personable he is and how great he is, and how funny he is, to kind of painting a different picture, he's kind of the best teammate you could ever have. We've been on the same team multiple times, and he's probably, as Ellen might know, the worst person you could ever play against in any sort of competition. Tom and I were once on the same bowling team against a team of 3. It was 2 versus 3. The 3 are in this room. I will tell him. It was Patrick, my fiance Lauren, and it was his lovely bride sitting right here. Tom and I won the bowling match 2-on-3, and I think we celebrated more than we would if Iowa won the national championship, So it was a fun time. Like I said, fun was not hard to come by when you're with Tom. As anyone would tell you, and I feel so blessed to be up here and be the best man of a guy that is the ultimate guy's guy. I think that he had no shortage of options, if you could tell by the row of us that was standing up there at the wedding. And if people knew the number of guys that were at the bachelor party, they probably would think it was about half the room. It might have been. While Tom was, the ultimate guy's guy, when he told me that he had a girlfriend, I said, really? And then I said, well, I have to meet this girl. And when I did meet Ellen, I met somebody that was just as funny and strong enough and smart enough and, able to, I don't want to say tame, but I will say tame Tom and, help all of us kind of guide him along to where we are today, I'll close it out with this. We'll get you to the next part of the night. I trust Tom with my life, and I trust Tom with anything with Ellen and Tom together. I think I would trust them with anything in life, and I can't wait to watch, their lives grow together. So if we could all just, raise a glass and do a quick cheers. Cheers to Tom, Ellen, to a lifetime of love, happiness, and friendship. Cheers, you guys. I love you guys.
All right, let's hear it for Eric.
It's incredible. We've been talking about this in various living rooms for a while. My heart. My brothers are my best friends, and Tommy, you are the best friend to our parents. And I just think about that. Oh my gosh, Faith, I understand. Woo! Incredible people. And, okay, a little funny thing is just when I first really met Ellen was a tennis match. Tommy and Ellen versus Todd and me. Todd and I are a strong doubles team, but Ellen might have been a bit new to the sport. She was a little new to the sport. She hadn't perfected it at that time, and I just thought Tommy must really like her, because if I was on that team playing how Ellen was playing, I would have had a racket thrown at my direction, but actually, no. At that point, Tommy had already really grown up, and, that's about it. It's just how much he's grown is incredible, and I can't wait to be best friends forever with you guys. And this has already been the most fun day, and I cannot wait for the rest of this night and the rest of your future and to be right there. I love you both so much, and I love you two so much too, and my parents, and thank you to everybody for being here.
Yeah, thank you, Katie. Okay, yeah, us siblings, we wanted to do kind of like all of us together, just kind of quick and get through to do one toast. So quick, yeah, just want to add on to what Katie said. Gosh, Tom, you have been, the best big brother I could have asked for. And, I followed your footsteps all the way to Iowa, and I haven't left since. And, no. For real, I love both of you together, and it's been so fun to watch this whole thing happen. It's kind of funny when I just started dating Ellie a few years ago. Some of you guys know. I thought it was a big moment for me to call my mom and, brag about maybe something I finally beat Tommy to the punch at. I got a girlfriend maybe before he did. But I called my mom, and it was funny. She told me, as I told her about how, I found somebody. She's special. This could be real. And she says, Tommy, actually, he's dating Ellen now. Ellen Bruner. You may know her. Faith was in my grade. Yeah. So that was funny. I was like, okay, cool. So just another thing added to the list that... but Tom, that just speaks to just how amazing and prolific you've been, and you're just such a good person to follow. Such a good, a smart guy who's always doing the right thing, and it's hard for us all to plan what we're even gonna say because it's just I don't know. Everything's been so good up to this point. It's like I don't know. It's hard to. But Ellen, yeah, I think a big point that we touched on that I'm gonna let Brendan really hammer home is just how amazing you've been at keeping Tommy the way he is and seeing what is amazing about him and not changing him in any way, and you know, just seeing Tommy, Bird, just take the mic.
Yeah, I'll try and round it out here without, I guess, Pat kind of stole my best part that I was going to say there. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, Tommy, you know, he's, like, if you could imagine in a movie, like, you know, okay, we got to create a big brother. Like, what are we going to, you know, do for a big brother in this movie? And he checks every single box, you know. You know, I remember when we were younger, my mom first got like a digital camera and like, okay, what are we going to do with it? Okay, well, let's go outside. Pat's going to throw the football. Brendan, you're going to catch it. And right as you catch it, Tommy comes in and just, boom, you know, gets you good. He was probably in high school. I was like, you know, elementary school. So it was like perfect video footage, you know. It was a great boom, you know. That's... You know, and it worked, you know. I mean, he was right. It was a good idea. So it looked good. So, I mean, you know, and then obviously just turns into the best role model you could ever have. I mean, you know, like Pat said, going to Iowa and you just, you know, I want to do that too. And yeah, just go right, following his footsteps. And now with his career, he just, you know, and nothing ever surprises you, you know. He just keeps checking the next box of excelling, succeeding, so, and it's who he is. He's just the best, so. And then, yeah, like Pat said, you know, he meets Ellen, and I feel like I've known her forever already. It's like, just clicked right away. It's like, okay, yep, that makes sense. Tommy's the best. He's going to find the best girl, so. Yeah, I think he's eating a little better than he has, and, you know, he's on the Peloton bike working it there, too, so. But other than that, he's the same old big brother that I've always had, and he always will be, and it's, again, that just shows how perfect they are for each other, that, you know, they can be exactly who they are with each other all the time, so. Once again, to Ellen and Tommy, they're the best, and they always will be. So.
All right, let's hear it for the O'Connor siblings. Thank you guys so much. So we're going to continue on just a little bit more with dinner here. We will be back shortly with some dances.